Rams football in the house. Drake Ridge, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Last time I saw you was last Friday night up in the press box.
Yes, sir.
Man, that was a nice visit, a nice ball game, too. Big win for you.
Yes, sir.
One of the questions written down for Tariq is Ridges for real? Is this thing for real? We're watching all this. It seems like it's just a vision. Is Tariq for real?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
What makes it work for you?
Well, just what Coach Bates told me is just trust my speed. Feel like when I get on the edge, nobody can catch me. So that's working out pretty good for us.
Working pretty well right now. Talk about how big was it to beat Northern Guilford last Friday night?
It was really big. Actually, I wrote about that yesterday at school, and ever since I moved back from Florida, we've been losing to Northern Guilford. So it felt good to get them.
Where's your publication you're writing at? Where's your post at?
It's over for homecoming court because I want to be homecoming king. So
man, that'll be neat to be the homecoming king too. Wow,
yes, sir.
Some big it's senior year going pretty well for you.
Yes, sir.
Wow, so it'll be like in the program for the homecoming game that night.
It'll be in the script.
Be in the script. Wow.
Yes, sir.
So I guess Mr. Strader will be reading that script that night.
Yes, sir.
Strader. Man, I almost want to skip what I'm doing that. Who you guys playing for homecoming?
Moorhead.
Man, I almost want to skip my regular Friday night routine and come out there for that game just to hear Mr. Strader read that report that night.
Yeah.
Should be good. Should be real good.
Yes, sir.
Tariq Ridge is with us, quarterback from the Northeast Guilford Rams, big win over Northern Guilford last week. And you look at the game, the big play you had. Describe that play for us. I think it was the little pass by the backfield. You looked to the right, threw back left, that throwback pass to the touchdown. Describe that touchdown pass for us.
It was just set up pretty good, actually.
And that was Zeke, right?
Zeke Nicholson. So we ran the trip set to the right side, and it's like a sprint out pass. So fake the sprint out pass, get the defense flowing to the right, and throw it back to the left. It's wide open.
And he did all the work. When he caught the ball, he took off and ran.
Did all the work for me.
What about the second half? You guys got a tight ball game. It got kind of tight, got kind of close. It's 10-6. All of a sudden, Northern's driving. They got a chance to win. They had a couple of calls go against them in the end zone, but again, it moves them back. Any time along that way, you threw an interception too, because Bryce Johnson picked the ball off. He got to say it was Carolina basketball. I don't remember his name, but you threw the one pick, and all of a sudden they're driving again. Any time during that second half, you guys still had the lead. Did you ever begin to doubt yourself or doubt your team?
No, sir, because I knew our defense will hold. We do a lot of conditioning in practice, and big games are won in the fourth quarter. So I'll take my team over any team any day.
I'll tell you, it's been a big year for you, no doubt about that. What has allowed you guys to keep it together and keep progressing, keep advancing, keep improving each game?
Well, we all have the mindset. We all want to go deep in the playoffs and win a ring. That's been the motive since Coach Bates came, just preaching it to us. Everybody get on the same page, we move in the same direction, and that's what we've been doing so far.
And you think about it, Gerald Simpson was here as quarterback for a couple of years. You take over this year. Was that a surprise? You were handed the keys to the car, keys to the bus, began to drive that bus, work that bus. Now, were you surprised about that, or were you ready to take that bus and drive it?
I was ready to take the bus. I was ready.
It's been good for you.
Yes, sir.
What makes football fun for you?
It's like hitting people, I personally, I love running and running for my life.
So you enjoy the running part as far as lowering the boom on those defenders as much as anything.
Yes, sir.
Any injuries? You got pretty big shoulders, so you probably hit the weight room pretty hard. You've got yourself prepared for those hits you'll take. But any kind of injuries, stuff like that?
No, sir. I'm really good. I'm healthy.
That's good news.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow night, got that big game going to Rockingham County. Major matchup. Both teams 4-2. Both teams want to win the conference. What do you expect out of Rockingham County tomorrow night? A bunch of these country boys are up in the county there. Well, you guys are the county too, but you're way up the road, head up north, 29 north. What do you expect out of Rockingham County?
Well, I expect us to go up there and play with a chip on our shoulder. It's just kind of makes us mad.
You got to play with a chip instead of a hangover. You can't have the hangover from that win last week. Got to have that chip.
And they chose us for homecoming.
You guys had that chip since coming in this year, hadn't you?
Yes,
you
sir.
had to have that chip. Because you lost your coach, got a brand new coach. Everything's going to be different, although everything's better. But you got to have that chip. You're like Northern Guilford used to be. They always walked around with a chip on their shoulder.
Yes, sir.
You knocked the chip off their shoulder, and you guys keeping a chip on yours. But back to Rockingham County, what do you expect again?
Well, they chose us for homecoming. We're kind of ticked off about that. Oh, my gosh.
They picked you for the homecoming game.
Yeah, we're kind of ticked off about that. So we're going to go down there, execute our game plan, and we're going to get the win.
And you got off to a good start last week against Northern. You got to get off to a good start again this week.
Yes, sir, definitely. We got to start off running and finish running.
Can't play around and wait for the second half.
That's right.
Those comebacks are fun, but you'd rather have the lead and win with the lead.
That's right.
The way you won last week. What were some of your goals coming into the year?
The beginning of the year?
Yeah, the beginning of the year, coming into the year, what were your goals?
Just wanted to be a good team leader. That goes a long way. Because people see you lead by example, and they'll follow you.
How were you able to pick up on some of this stuff so quick? Because you had to make a pretty solid move when Simpson steps away and goes to Dudley. You take over the team, which you played some last year after you got hurt in the year. You ran the team the rest of the way.
Yes, sir.
But how were you able to kind of absorb all that quickly and take over that team and make this Tariq Ridge's team? This is now the Ridge's team.
Yes, sir.
The Ridge's Rams, you might say.
It was kind of tough, during the summer I studied a lot, gave me this whole script, offense and defense, just put in the hours at home and in the film room, so it came pretty easy.
Do you like all that? All
Yes,
that
sir.
stuff, all that work?
Yeah.
Because some people like to say just throw the script in the garbage can, shut the film off, just let me go play. But I guess you got to have that
I
extra
think
work
that's
to
the
be
best
better
part.
prepared.
That's the best part, just studying, knowing the game, be a student of the game.
If you do that now, it'll help you when you get to college too, because
Yes,
they're going to
sir.
throw it at you then. Where do you go when you get out of here?
When I get out of
Yeah, you get
practice?
out of Northeast. When you get out of Northeast
we go
High School,
home.
well, where do you go when you go to college? Where do you go?
Oh, East Carolina.
East Carolina.
Yes, sir.
Wow, they're going after everybody these days.
Yeah.
Big time East Carolina.
Yes, sir.
What position do you play when you get to college?
Well,
Because James Summers, my old friend James, went there. He started out as a quarterback, did pretty good. They put him at receiver, then he got put at running back. They move you around. You get to college sometimes. What do you expect yourself to be?
I really play whatever they want me to play. I'm not picky at all. Just blessed to be on the field.
Do you have the connection with him already? You guys already in
Yes, sir.
communication?
Yes, sir.
That's a good thing. How about Mr. Allen? How's he doing in his recovery?
Hey, he's doing pretty good. He's still coming around the team, being a team guy, and yeah, he's looking pretty good.
Is he still thinking about going to North Carolina? Talked about that one time?
No, I really hadn't spoke to him about
Hard
it.
to tell now. Does
Yeah.
he still come to the games and sit on the
yes,
bench,
sir.
everything? Stays
Yes,
with the
sir.
team? How about practices? Come to some of those?
He was there today.
Was he really?
Yes,
That's a
sir.
good thing. So one of your goals is to play college football. After you get out of college, what do you do after that? You got any plans for down the road?
Yes,
you go
sir.
back to Florida and just relax, take it easy? What are you going to do after that?
Yeah, that'd be nice, but I wanted to be a pediatrician. I love kids, so that's why I wanted to work on.
How's all the class work going good for you?
Oh, yes,
Putting
sir.
all the time in there,
Yes,
too?
sir, definitely.
I guess you can spend time studying the football game film and learning all the scripts. You can probably get that class work
That's
done
true.
also.
That is true.
What's your favorite class over there at Northeast Guilford?
Even though it's a headache, pre-calculus.
Pre-calculus.
Yes, sir.
Doing well in there?
Yes, sir.
How about that's your toughest class, right?
It's very tough.
What's your favorite class? When you just
Favorite
enjoy
class?
going to every day? You don't dread going through that door when that bell rings. You don't mind going to that next class. You feel good walking in that room every day.
Weight training. With Coach Bates.
Yeah. Go down to the
Yes,
old
sir.
gym and get ready to go. Go down to the old field house.
Get a
ready to
good
go.
workout in. Yes, sir.
Now, do you take a vacation when you get in there? Because some of the athletes sometimes they're weight training during the season. They just go in there, they get on the bench, and they just lay there. They don't do too much. They just kind of take a little,
No,
still
sir.
work hard.
Oh, definitely. Every day. Every day he pushes us. Every Wednesday we run at least a mile or more. And then every other day we just end up hitting it hard in the weight room.
On the weight training part, does he have a plan mapped out for you guys?
Yes, sir.
You don't just make it up as you go along?
Everything.
Everything's detailed, plan laid
sir.
out. We talked about the classes over at Northeast. Now, here's one of our questions. If you were stuck on a deserted island, who's one of your Northeast Guilford teammates you'd have on that island with you to help you over there?
Will definitely be those two guys right there because I know they got my back through anything.
They got you covered.
The
huh?
whole team, actually.
Do they help you on the
Everybody.
offense? Are those guys both offensive linemen?
Just Hunter Say.
Just
My center right there.
Okay, as far as the teachers go at Northeast Guilford, who's a teacher you might bring to the island to help get you off that island? Who's one of your teachers could get you off of there?
It had to be Coach Steele.
Coach Steele.
Yes, sir.
Daryl Steele.
Yes, sir.
He's no football coach. He's a basketball coach coaching girls. He's going to get you off that island, huh?
Yes, sir, he will.
That's good.
Trust that man with my life.
That's good stuff. He might need. I mean, he used to do a lot of the football play-by-play and commentary for last year. You got to get him back around that team a little bit more too.
Yeah,
Coach
we do.
Steele's a good man.
Yes, sir,
He's
he
been
is.
a major influence on you then.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. Good. Does he? You have him for any classes, or how'd you guys get the elbow connected? How'd you guys get
Yeah,
connected?
actually, I see him every time I'm walking in the hallway because he's usually standing by his office, and that's really where everybody just collide. And
He's kind of like one of the dean of students there, right?
Yeah, there you
Keeps
go.
an eye on everything.
Yep.
Gotcha. Biggest play so far in your football career? What's been your biggest play so far?
Oh man, biggest play.
Zeke Nicholson or another play besides that one?
Actually, it was a play against Western Guilford. It was called. I pulled the ball and was running up towards the outside linebacker, and broke 2 tackles and ran for like 50 more yards. And it was I don't know. I just love that
You
feeling.
got a touchdown?
Oh no.
No, but still had a very good run.
Yeah, really good run.
Now, when you're pulling that ball from that running back's belly, what kind of decision, thought process goes into that for you? Because I see a lot of these quarterbacks, they'll put it in his gut and they'll just kind of not really let him have it, but they'll kind of take it and keep it themselves, and somebody gets kind of a little clogged up.
Yeah.
How do you make that a smooth transition?
Well, we teach our running backs to always hang on to the ball, so you got to have good, strong hands. And what I read is the not the outside linebacker, but the defensive end shoulders, because if he's coming down, trying to make a play on the running back, that's when I pull it out. But if he's coming towards me, I'll just give it.
And you've
but
had
still carry out the fake.
You've had a very good run in year too, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Have you got close to 600 yards maybe in that neighborhood?
I might have passed it already.
Okay.
I think so.
For a college roommate, who would you choose? Tom Brady, Odell Beckham Jr., or Cam Newton? You choose Cam, you're going to have plenty of people knocking on your college room door.
It'd be Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Get that quarterback that's got the experience, got the veteran leadership.
Yes, sir.
Which coach on your team still has good football game, can still slip right in the lineup and probably play tomorrow night and Saturday, could even play on Sunday? Who's that coach? Got a coach that's got game on your team?
Yeah, Coach Bucci. Coach Bucci.
Coach Bucci.
Yes, sir.
Wow, what's his background? What do you can tell us about him?
He played at Greensboro High.
Okay.
I think he's like top 5 in passing yards over there. I'm not too sure.
Wow, former quarterback?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So he's your quarterback coach
Yeah.
then? Coach Bucci. Good stuff, good
Yes, sir.
stuff. What about, you know Coach Avolio?
Yes.
What about him? Pretty solid coach?
Yeah, he's a really good coach.
Yeah, I see him. He was at the game last week setting the cameras and stuff up. Does he coach directly with the varsity team or work more in the middle?
Oh, well, they all go both ways.
Go both.
Yeah.
What about, I'm just throwing names out, people I don't think of right quick. What about Coach Suggs? Coach Chris Suggs?
Yeah. He mainly he coordinates the offense on JVs, but he coaches JV and varsity as well.
So he's working with you guys on Friday nights in too, keeping you close.
Yes, sir.
Last sprint of the day on your team. It's a big sprint because the coach is saying, I want you to finish strong. You guys are winning 4-2. You believe in the coach, what he's telling you?
Yes,
Who
sir.
wins that last sprint of the day?
Oh, me.
You're going to win it.
Yes, sir.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
What's your time in the 40?
I run a 4. My best time at Carolina was a 4.56.
Not bad. So you went to all
Laser
those.
time.
You went to those combines.
Yes,
then.
sir.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Nicest person on your team.
Nicest person on my team. Be Jaheim Justice.
Who's that again?
Jaheim Justice.
Jaheim Justice. I remember the Jaheim last week. What positions he plays?
Play left guard.
Left guard, but he's a nice guy.
Yes, sir.
Starts,
Yes, sir.
but he still gets the job done.
Yes, sir.
Got to believe in Jaheim Justice. How about the meanest or toughest person on your team?
Hunter Say.
Hunter Say. Is it Say or C?
C.
C. Hunter C. So Mr. C, the tough man there. What makes him so tough?
Well, he just bangs it out every game. You know, he's a center. Got them big fat guys lined up in front of him all night, and he doesn't.
A lot of banging all night long.
Yeah.
Is he always there with the snap the way you want it?
Yes, sir.
Do you always
Every
take
snap.
it back behind the center, kind of in the shotgun formation, or you get up under center some too?
Always shotgun.
Always shotgun,
Yes,
never
sir.
under center.
Unless we
Not even in a close short yardage situation? No?
Never.
Got it. If it's a short yardage situation, you're probably going to run it anyway, right?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
give it all to your running back. Who's that good running back you
Kobe
got?
Dillard and Davion Swain.
Davion
Swain.
The Swain train. Remember that
Swain
last week?
train.
There you go. Kind of like that. Someone on your team that could start like in a national music video contest. Who's the music person on your team?
Music person. Kobe Dillard, actually.
He can do it.
Yeah.
All day long?
All day.
All night long?
I'll take Kobe all night.
Good stuff, good stuff. Let's begin to wind it down with our quarterback friend from Northeast Guilford, Tariq Ridges tonight. Kickback Jacks on Battleground Avenue. A few final questions for you. Friday night ball game, the perfect play. What would be the perfect play for you?
Perfect play. Well, I see they like to stack the box. That's what we've been seeing, and probably going to get us on man coverage. So I would like to just throw the ball deep down the field.
Who's going to get it?
It'll be Jaden Hall. I give it to Jaden Hall or Desmond Overton.
Desmond, number one.
Yes, sir.
He's a good offensive and defensive player for you
Yes, sir,
guys.
he is.
Outstanding. Do you play defense also?
Here and there.
Here and there, but
Yeah.
they try to protect you and save your quarterback as
Exactly.
they can. But Desmond Overton would be one of those guys you would connect with for that big play.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. You're a vanilla man. Just
Yeah.
a plain vanilla man.
Plain vanilla.
Learned
I
a
don't
lot
eat
about
any
these
other
guys
kind.
tonight. No toppings, no nothing.
Nothing.
All down
Straight
straight vanilla.
vanilla.
How about NC State versus Louisville tonight? Who do you like in that game?
Louisville.
Like Louisville.
I love Lamar Jackson. Love him. Love him to death.
Going to run all over Bradley Chubb and NC
Yep.
State. Tell me if you've heard of these people before. If these people, their names ring a bell for you. Devin Funchess. Ever heard of Funchess?
No, sir.
Okay. Carolina Panthers receiver. Jordan Rodriguez.
Jordan Rodriguez. No,
No,
sir.
doesn't ring a bell. How about Joe Sierra?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
God, you remember
Definitely.
the Deuce record, man. That's good. Joe was still here. He'd be proud of you for that. Good job
Yes,
there.
sir.
And see, Funchess is that receiver from the Panthers. Got caught up in all that dispute yesterday with
wow.
the reporter. She was asking a question to Cam Newton about the. She mentioned about
I
the
read
routes.
about
He said
that.
that's
Read
funny.
about
You
that.
read a little bit about
Yeah.
that, right? Here's a name for you. Biggest football name to ever come out of Northeast Guilford High School. Who's the biggest name that played football to ever come out of there, in your opinion?
It would be either Tobias Floyd or Rayshawn Trader.
Gotcha. Now the next biggest name is going to be Tariq Ridges or possibly Hunter C. or maybe Amin Al-Awande.
Yes.
The next name's coming out. Somebody's got to make a name for themselves. I mean, you have before, many guys have, but you want that one guy to come out to just like to end that game tonight for NC State. You got Reggie Gillespie, the second out of Southern Guilford. You got Jermaine Pratt out of High Point Central. You got
Darius Moorhead from Eastern
Mr.
Guilford.
Moorhead, number 31, Eastern Guilford. Wow, I love that guy.
Yeah.
And it's how it goes for football. You got to put your mind to it because his brother, he had Darius was his brother, could have been the same place, didn't work out for him. Darius took the job and went with it, made it happen.
Yes, sir.
And if you get started, you better stick with it. Don't quit. Keep going. Play till you can't move.
Yes, sir.
It's the name of the game. A couple of final thoughts for Tariq Ridges, Northeast Guilford, doing a great job last Friday night. And again, the final thought tonight would be, tell me why you feel like your team will win that game against Rockingham County at Rockingham County tomorrow night. What's going to win the game for the Rams? You guys need this game, big conference game. Tell us why you feel like you guys have a great shot to win this game tomorrow night.
It's just the mentality. We go out every day thinking we're the best team in the conference, and we are. And we really think that, and we play that way every week. Every year we come into a season, everybody's always sleeping on us. But you can't do it no more because our record shows that.
There'll be a lot of people who make the picks on the game tomorrow. A lot of people make picks tomorrow. Going to be picking you guys win, I feel like.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people, I picked you last week because it felt like it was just time to get that thing taken care of. Because we talked about that in the pregame discussion upstairs several years back about maybe the second or third year the two teams played, Northern and Northeast.
Right.
Coach Tommy Persley still at Northeast, and Northeast is punting the ball late in the game with a lead. Got the game about ready to wrap it up. Coach Persley told the punter, said, don't kick the ball to Keenan and Allen. Just kick it away from him. Whatever you do, don't kick it to Keenan.
Don't kick it to
Somehow,
Keenan.
some way, that ball came off that punter's foot. Allen took that ball, ran it back about 60 yards. Sealed the deal.
Over.
It was over. But last Friday night, Northeast Guilford wins that game over Northern. What was that final score again?
10-6.
You got it. Excellent job.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep the confidence up. Keep up the good work.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
let them stop you. Tariq Ridges, Northeast Guilford. Who do we got next?